Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake and you're here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to Ms. Marvel episode 2. As for the first episode, I thought it was so bloody fun. I actually thought it was so fun. I thought it was so well, I wouldn't necessarily say, well, the writing's good. It's fun. It's very fun, as it's supposed to be. Like, that's what I got the vibe from it. It's about, like I said, I think in the last episode of my reaction, I said I wouldn't expect, this child to go through so much shit. But things will happen, of course. But as it stands, she is still a kid in school who wants to be her superhero idol, and so I don't expect it to be really dark, but will be at points, obviously, and like get deep at points. But anyway, so I've enjoyed that, but I'm just really much enjoying the vibe of it, where it's just funky, it's fresh, it's new, it's young. There's like the way that it's edited with all the sort of animations in the background or in the forefront, or her like sort of her daydreaming as well. The editing, like with when she's texting, the texture and the writing appears and all. Like I said last time, it reminded me of Edgar Wright. I just think it's so good. It's so fun. It's different from so far in the MCU. So that's what I'm looking forward to this second episode. Hopefully it isn't where hopefully it doesn't drop all that sort of stuff like completely. They'll still have that funky element to it, I'd like to imagine. But overall, that's what I've enjoyed for it, and I hope they bring that in the second episode. Where we left it is that she's got her powers now very quickly with the bracelets, and her mum talked down to her like a piece of shit, but mothers, hey. And then her friend rode off, and we got the post-credit scene with I forgot their names again. I looked them up as well, like the actual agency, because I was like, oh, let me look that up before I do my recording so I don't look like an idiot. But here I am looking like a bloody idiot. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna accept it. I can't remember just yet, but they've obviously looked at the footage. It was like, all right, let's bring her in, and so yeah, and I know his name, her kind of love interest slash best friend. It's a I don't want to look his name. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna get so wound up. I know it's something a little bit. I don't want to look. It's there. Bruno! There it is! We don't talk about Bruno. I wonder how many times that joke's been said since that first episode. So yeah, so I know that his gloves were left there and it has his name or the name of the company he wants to build on it. So how that gets brought back to him, I don't know. How would they know that that is hers? Like, as in she was going to use it unless... I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to jump into this episode because I'm very excited, and I am, once again, short for time-ish. I've got a little bit of wiggle room, but I don't want to be rushing about. So I'm going to jump into this episode, guys. Headphones are already ready. I'm eager. So, guys, I'm looking forward to this. I hope you like this video, and I'll see you on the other side.
No, it's not really the brown girls from Jersey City who saved
I also like the music. The music that they've...
heroes of our time.
Oh, I need to pause it. Wait, what? Wait, whoa, hold on a second there, Spot. Don't know why I did that voice. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I'm a mess. Yes, the music in the scene where they're on the rooftop and he gives her the gloves and they start doing that play fighting throughout that. Especially towards when they start doing play fighting, there's that nice mixture of like sort of modern slash like sort of orchestra, but then they've mixed in the music of the music of her heritage, so it has a really nice sound to it. And when I was like sort of going through the editing process of this episode, I can't remember if I brought it up in it, but I remember just sitting there like listening to it as I was writing stuff down, like, oh, this is so beautiful, and it just came into play there, so that's why I had to say it.
They're telling you you're doodling
It
all
comes in
day
about here.
Fantasyland.
No, it's not really the brown girls from Jersey City who saved the
That,
world. There's this thing called a...
I might not know about it, but there is a hip hop slash dance beat out there that can be made out of this. Someone might have already done it, but if they have, I need to know it. This coming on in the club would be nuts.
Love you guys. I'm rooting for you. Favorite couple. Yeah. and Sly and talk to Ants and none of it worked.
What makes you think you're them in pals?
Because we're both charming and we look a lot younger than we are.
It's true. Paul Rudd is ageless.
For a reason.
Yeah, but a million followers.
That's great. Can you just show me, please?
Theater after lunch. Why are we hopping? He's always famous.
Gross.
I mean, it all happens so fast. What?
I knew I was safe.
There's another superhero
Oh, this is good.
He's sitting there bragging about being saved by the budget Captain Marvel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. I'll DM you the details.
Yeah.
Now she's going. Now she's gonna go.
We should go to that party.
Let's go. I really don't want to go to Zoe's.
That's such a fun opening. It's so aggressive. I love it.
So it looks like your power isn't coming from the bangle. It's coming from within you.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the bangle unlocked the superhuman part of you.
That's cool.
So what am I like? A guard?
Oh, pain.
You have to let me go.
Jokes like that never get old for me. To me, other than that, the quality of that just seem a bit off. I've never been inside one of these, so I don't actually know. Did you have to clean your face and feet? Fuck off. There's no way then. That's more like it. No way in any culture in a church that's happening.
Do I look like a 9-year-old?
No. See that you come back through the door.
See, she's not such a hard mother, is she? But Kamala will probably disappoint her some more, and then she'll say something that'll wind him up again.
Welcome to the party.
Pal! Welcome to the party, pal! So the new dude's just that confident, is he?
Remember my shirt?
Sorry.
Cops! Everyone scatter!
You're gonna kill me.
No, it's blocked. I can't do time.
Okay, guys.
Can't do time.
So everyone just call me.
Can't do time.
I love the color.
Thank you.
Black.
You can take it for a ride sometime if you want.
Really?
Oh, Bruno, my heart breaks for you in the back, buddy. Oh,
I like my cigar.
Bruno! You third wheeler.
Dude, just
Oh, this is nice for her.
save yours as well, and
This is nice for her, but my heart breaks for Bruno.
It's great meeting you guys. Ryan.
Bruno. Get his name
See
right.
you later.
Ooh. Wait, hold on. Brian. Oh, wait, on. Actually, I miscounted. He called him Brian instead of Bruno. Cheeky bastard.
How is Zoe's house?
It's magical.
Oh, that's cool. That is so fucking cool. Aww.
You know how weird your mom can get about tampons? Probably why I ran for the mosque board.
Ah.
Remember, you're the one who convinced me to do it in the first place.
Oh, he's looking
I don't
at
know what to
excuses to, maybe to stay.
Have you ever seen a movie?
Yes, I've seen it.
Yeah. Hey, you want to be a Jedi? You want to answer phones of a demanding but impossibly chic magazine editor. You're the lead character. I'm Meryl Streep.
What?
Oh, Bruno, your heart's gonna be broken.
We taught you to drive Bowser.
I think I did pretty good.
I
Bowser.
think so too. I don't know if anyone else would agree. I mean, mine's the same. She still has a huge crush on Kingo Senior.
Ew.
Consent.
You and your mom are close, huh?
King Senor.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
We moved around together a lot.
Wait, hold on.
When you're here,
Kingo.
maybe.
Hold on. Kingo Senor. That's Camille Nanjiani's character, isn't it? Kingo. So just hit me. Is this the first time it was brought up? Kingo. I think it was. Anyway. Kingo. Written down. Oh, what?
So I was just doing a bit.
Oh, he's very... Oh, he's actually falling for it.
I think I remember you.
Maybe he's not.
Looking around things on the. Just wore a lot of black.
Yeah, and like so much spiky jewelry.
I don't. They don't mind. It wasn't really.
After the British
The British left us with a mess.
Yes, they did.
It was very hard for many people, and then there was a civil war.
Pakistani family now. Or the train got out of the station.
Oh, but she knows. The mother knows. Oh boy. Oh boy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Allahu la
Or did you eat too?
Oh.
No,
As if you believe that. You heard the noise. The lights are still on. There's loads of lights. Think of the bills.
If it wasn't for slippery when wet, your father and I may never have met.
What? Oh, that's filth.
not too bright.
I don't understand the question.
It's pretty bright, yeah.
You forget it.
The Illumiaunties. That's such a good bloody name for them.
Rob two young women of that future. Would you?
Oh, the guilt
I
trip.
mean, come on. This is Kamala and me. Your daughter, basically your own daughter. Women's suffrage. We fought for this. We lost for this. You wouldn't kill our dreams, would you?
Oh, this poor guy.
Wait, you're not.
Oh, he's such a bastard for this. DODC, that's their fucking name.
I'm not joking.
He's
here.
such a shithead.
And you went. Enhanced individual tried to kill you.
Oh, that took a sharp turn.
Oh, so you do know what she looks like. What else do you know?
Oh my god, good cop, bad cop, or bad cop, bad cop.
I heard that she had a secret affair.
Oh, it just sounds like a bunch of fucking rumors.
She had a secret
Oh, you insta gobshite, he's gonna fall. Oh. Sorry, I'm not for how eloquent he screamed that so suddenly. I would have just been screaming rather than words and sentences forming.
Yo, it's nightlight.
It's nightlight.
climbed all the way up here. Why did I do this? You're not gonna fall. Okay, just calm down and get everything.
That felt like they had to shoehorn in because kids are gonna watch this. Why they shouldn't do it? Like show the regret immediately and him admit it. Oh my god. Get off the fucking platform. Get off the platform quickly. Superhero pose. Oh my god. Big hand him. Yes. Oh, Oh, these like the drones? Yes. More of that. Fuck yeah. Oh, she's like not built for this, is she?
Get in.
Is he an agent? Is he a secret agent? Also, these are the worst agents in the world.
I've been waiting a very long time to meet you.
I'd like you to meet my mom.
And that, guys, was my reaction to Miss Marvel episode 2. That was filled again with a bunch of stuff. that was chock full of new info and just drama. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was funky. I think the her running on the platforms looks a bit blocky to me. To me personally, when she's running on the platforms, it looks, especially when it's shown from her, it looks like it's very sort of like Lara Croft Tomb Raider, sort of the game version, where it was that's what a point it looked like. That's something I noticed, and I can't unnotice it now. So at points it looks fluid, and like it has looked a little bit fluid, and then at points it's like that, you know. But no, that's maybe something that that's me, and something I have to get used to. Maybe something they'll deal with, but that's something I've noticed. But to go to my notes, I've got down here, new girl in town. It's the new girl in town. That's from Hairspray. Yeah, she. I like that she's got this new confidence in her, that she's unlocked. Like how the bracelet has unlocked her powers, pretty much. Like the powers kind of thing, so it was already there. The confidence was there. She just needed to believe in herself, and having the powers is what helped her believe and have the confidence to be able to do the things that she couldn't do when she first entered, like stand up to the teacher, tell the locker bitches to move, that sort of stuff. So yeah, so I like that she came in with new confidence. Her belief in herself might take a bit of a blow after what's happened, but otherwise, you know, I'm glad that she sort of had the moment where she thought, I am kind of a superhero now, these are my powers. So rather than let her mum's words bring her down. Yeah, the party, obviously, I was wondering why it was very dramatic. The party's ended and stuff like that, and everyone ran off, but obviously it was because the DODC decided to crash in and take Zoe. But yeah, it didn't get too much. I was enjoying the sort of the element of having a possible boyfriend or a romantic relationship with Cameron. I did like enjoying the editing as well, with her having like all the stuff that's like surrounding them when she's looking at them and the daydreaming, all that sort of stuff. I am enjoying that. But yeah, so I enjoy that it has, because, and also like, as much as it throughout I've reacted to it, like Bruno like being third wheeling, so that, because to me at this point of view as an older person looking at him, like, he's third wheeling. It's like, oh, this bit sort of, I feel sorry for him, but like, it's like, oh, why'd you pick one? But ultimately, that's exactly what being a teenager is like. You'll have someone secretly crushing you, and then you'll have a crush on someone else, and then this and that, so on and so forth. So I get it that she instantly saw him and was like, like, not because I get it, although he seems like a handsome young man. Yeah, I get the whole sort of like the instant infatuation, because as teenagers you all do it. You suddenly, like, do you know the amount of girls I said I love you to as a teenager? Do you know how many people I say it to now? Barely say it, and I've got a partner. I'm acting like that's cool. It's really not. She's gonna leave me one day, and I'll be crushed. Don't you ever leave me. Anyway, I wonder how that sounds. Don't worry. She doesn't watch this. She doesn't support me. So yeah, so I'm enjoying that. So moving on to the training montage, it was again blocky, seeing bits and pieces, but it's good to see them sort of putting the time in to be like, rather than just be like, I've unlocked these powers and I'm so agile, it's insane. We've seen that she's not got the coordination. She's dropping on the floor like a sack of shit most of the time. But it's good that they're trying to stop. You saw her at the end there going in the van. She just went, oh, there was no elegance. Just, she did the superhero landing on top of the building, and look at she saw the vision and it fucked her up. Yes, so it was interesting also seeing the mosque. Like, I've never been in one. Not for any reasons. I've like, well, I imagine you go in there to pray. I'm not of that lineage, nor is that my religion growing up. So and unfortunately, I have no one that has yet to be married. So I'm from that lineage, so I can be in a mosque or anything where I'm invited to a wedding or anything like that. You know, like I knew what Eid was and all that sort of stuff because I know people who are of that faith and especially in work, but like when I worked in different places over the years, there's been different people celebrating different religions and holidays, and that one was a great one. Food that people brought in was so bloody nice. Oh, so jealous. So yeah, so I might just start going to their celebrations just for the food, to be an ally, but realistically, I'm there for the food, and to be an ally, but the food, ally, food, both of them combined. Fally, there we go. Or folly. Anyway, so but it's good to see finally see the inside of one that isn't like 24. Now I enjoyed 24 years ago, but I was only seeing the mosque as they were chasing down terrorists, and they even say it as the DODC is surveilling them. The FBI are already doing it. Fucking, so I'm only seeing this half of it, but it was interesting to see from a cultural perspective of the girls going in having to wash their and drink water. Are they not allowed to? I imagine they're not allowed to. Basically, they don't drink during their prayers. So I imagine they get thirsty, and then they're washing their hands, and it was interesting to see the shoes being stolen as well. But the partition, obviously, I don't know whether that's all of them. I don't. It might be. It might be all of them. I don't know whether they've got rid of the partition, so they're in specific ones. I don't know, but it was interesting to see the inside of, because we know how hierarchy works, especially when it comes to religion as well. Each religion there is a hierarchy, and if it's not a modern religion, it's usually men this side and the women this side. So yeah, it was just interesting to see. I like the fact that we're getting this different versions of heroes and their different backgrounds. So it was interesting to see for me. Yeah. Bruno. Oh, my heart breaks for him a little bit. But, you know, if you can't admit your feelings, some people can't, obviously, but there was something there, but maybe the lines have been intertwined so much that they can't separate and know the difference between friendship and the feelings of a relationship. Maybe it's just, well, the near kiss bit seemed like it was both ways, but at the moment she seems to be, well, she was, or is, who knows. Cameron might end up being a shithouse, so who knows, she might go back to Bruno. But yeah, but I pity him and things like that, and he's obviously a little bit nervous. He's a twink, isn't he? So but you know, he comes in clutch. He's an ally in the sense that he's very tech savvy and he's actually believes in her and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see how they go with that. But him third wheeling, getting called Brian as well. At first I didn't realise, because I was like, oh yeah, there's the dude in the background called Brian, and then there was said, and I was like, wait, no, that was more names than that, for people that I thought, that whole thing. So yeah, so I pity him even when he was doing the driving lesson, lesson for Kamala as well. That was a bit sad for him to have that realization. But again, that line, like, who taught you to drive? Was it Bowser? He said, I think it was Bowser. That was fun. I enjoyed that. The whole thing with the whole dance in the when she got home after getting dropped home, and he gave the number, and that dance was so fun. I enjoyed as well the camera work moving around, the lights changing at different points. It was fun. It was a very fun, funky scene. I enjoyed it. Okay. Is this the first time they've brought up a women's period? A woman's period, or anything to do with like feminine products and stuff like that? Because for me that was like, oh, alright, okay, and then it was like, oh well, I don't think that they've. The only time that I would have imagined it was said in the earlier bits was it would have been as in like a someone's on their period to like a bloke or a woman, but I doubt that. I don't think so. I don't think they've touched on that, which seems like should be the right show for it to really touch on if they haven't. So I'm not saying that it has to be said like all the time. Like it's not like, you know, it's not like they're showing like Captain America going for a really long piss, are they? Or they're not showing bodily functions like that. But the fact is that they're showing that because it needs to be shown, because people should really know, like, and it's representation as well. Like, and it's good that it's shown, because like you see all these like sort of shows and films when they make like I just thought of South Park. That was one of the things I thought, but they give you a perception of what it is, and they make it either gross or funny, whereas that one was just like, it's a part of life, that's it. And it was a realistic thing. That she ran into the toilet, so obviously she didn't hear her puking, so it must be that she needs a pad or a tampon. So yeah, I thought I'd bring that up. I also read it was like women's stuff, am I right? I did another pun somewhere in here. I did a pun somewhere. No, I haven't done it. Maybe it comes later on. Yeah, and also with Bruno's placement as well. Interested to see where they go with that. Whether it's that I'm not getting the attention from her, so I'm just gonna go do this thing, or I'll stay because when she eventually shows him some love, he's then like, I'm gonna stay for you. I could do this course instead, or whatever. Or if they just come to the understanding, I was like, I'm gonna do my course. All right, cool. But it seems like right now, the way things are going, he shouldn't leave her, but at the same time, he might do, because, like, as in like she's got camera now, so she's in safe hands. I'm gonna sneeze. Give me a second. Oh, you fucking tease. Oh, bastard. Right, they mentioned Kingo. I'm fairly certain that is Camille Nunjani's character. So, that is his character, but they had a last name or first name. Kingo was in there, and then there was a name before or after. So, and I know he was a Bollywood family dynasty. So it would make sense. Throw that in, but who knows? But yeah, so that's good. That's a nice little fun thing. The date was fun. The brother's just gobshite. He's absolutely stupid. His future wife though, she got on. She saw it. She knew what was going on, obviously. But the brother's just, honestly, you'd think the brother was smoking weed, the way that he acts and talks, which is cool. But I don't think they can because of their religion. He seems more religious than the Insta Bros. That whole click thing was great as well, by the way. I know I didn't write it down. That whole click thing was great. Having all the different clicks, even in like everyone have clicks in different sort of like groupings and societies and events and stuff like that. But it was good to see different placement ones. I don't know whether the Insta Bros are a real thing. I like the whole thing that he that they gave Bruno the converts or the people that to bring him back in, that sort of thing. But I do like that. And the Illumiaunties is such a smart, like, it's so silly but smart, because also the Illuminati was recently in Doctor Strange, but it's just like because that's what it is. All the aunties on, like, especially these sort of, like, when they're in a part of a group, they all just sort of gossip and bicker, and so it's smart. I like it. Unless someone said it before or it's in something else, that if they've made that up for that, that's great. Yeah, hearing about the family history, like the whole thing to do the partition of India, is something that's not really touched on in modern film and television, not society really either. In the UK here, they don't. As far as I know, when I was in school, which, well, fucking I was going back now, but that's not too much back. But when we were learning history, they didn't really touch on what the empire did, which is a big problem, because how are people going to learn from their mistakes or understand what has happened in the past to then grow into a better society? You have a look at Germany. Germany have taken aboard. Yep, as a country, we let this guy come in and we did that, and we're going to pay our reparations, and we're not going to hide for it, and we're going to teach it and all that sort of stuff. So it does have, whereas over here, it's not like, well, British Empire did what? No, we just did good. So it's interesting to see, like, the talking about it, and it's actually shown on a bigger scale for people to understand more as well. Hopefully over here, people like who didn't know, who will watch it, go like, oh shit, that's a thing. But I doubt that would strike a chord here. It's like screaming into the void. But yeah, no, it's good to hear about that, and I like that. Like every family going back has a story of the partition, and people fleeing and stuff like that. So it's nice to hear that, and then also her mother's family story, and it makes you wonder about what actually did happen. How did she find? Like there has to be some form of cosmic magic involved that hasn't been revealed yet, but yeah, that was nice. And also her then going like dipping out of that reality into the purple realm, let's call it that. That was good. That was interesting. And her nanny as well, giving her the info. Also, her nanny obviously giving her the info, and we know the info now, that is there. But also, can we talk about her dad? Literally, heard talking through the door. We could hear it. He could hear it. He's trying to get in. Something's shut or closed. The lights are all in her room. So when the door opens, she's like, "What's that, Dad?" And he's like, "Oh, sorry to wake you." He's a simple man, and that's why we love him. Yeah, I spoke about Eid. Yeah, how they interrogated Zoe. With the DODC. He's done that with Ned in in Spider-Man No Way Home, but he obviously picked apart. He saw what type of person he is and knew how he'd go in to be able to get the best way of getting the info out, and it's worked now with, well, at least Ned. He got something. He got under Peter's skin a little bit. Zendaya, MJ, not so much, but also Aunt May. Aunt May. Yeah, also Aunt May as well. Got a little bit to her. But yeah. So I like that he's back. He's a bit of a like bastard, but I like it. He's just sort of trying to get in. But I don't know how far they're going with this whole thing with DODC. What they're going to be aiming for with it, because when they turned up towards the end, it sort of resembled like AIM in the game. Now, whether that's like that in the comics, whether it's the branch that develops into that, or they've changed it over, and either way, that's what it is. But with the drones, which look like Stark's drones from Far From Home, yeah, yeah. So it looks like that. So it looks like there might be drones, and they use drones in the other one. So I don't know where they're gonna go, but with that, but. It's interesting that rather than try and like sort of convince, like you had with Nick Fury with the Avengers, to convince those with powers come join us, it looks like they're trying to just lock that shit down quickly, find out how they're doing it, see what we can find out and their intentions and stuff like that, rather than let surveillance and talk to them. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. yeah. We also obviously the rumors of the rumors with the Illumiaunties told was great because it was just they all topping each other up. That's all it is. It's all rumors, all like misrepresentations of what happened. And that's what happens is that once someone tells something wrong once, then it always just will just constantly change. So it is like the game Whispers, where you go around passing around like saying whispering that, and then see what it changes to by the end. Yeah, I do like that game. That's pretty fun. But yeah, so yeah, having them like twist and stuff like that, and you was I heard he killed a man, but that resonates. So someone might have actually died. So we don't know, or whether they die and it's been framed. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. I like the fact they call her Nightlight now. She hasn't really discovered who she is yet. She's still in the image of wants to be like Captain Marvel without being actually herself. And now people are just going to call her Nightlight. And whether in a good way or bad way, because obviously we saw her save the Insta Bro kid, but then he broke his ankle. So whether they might, but in that bit when she like went on top of the building, I thought it was just people going mad for her online, but it could just be imagination, thinking everyone's thinking she's great, and then she's not. And then everyone's like, so like he broke his ankle, blah blah. So who knows how that will turn out? It's like with like in again, not relating this back to Spider-Man, where it's like with Jameson, it's like he's a public menace. Like even you could save someone, but you broke my ankle in the process. Oh, what's that also in? That's in the Incredibles, where Mr. Incredible saves the guy who's jumping and he breaks his bones in his body, and then the guy who he saved ends up suing him because he broke his bones in his body. So yeah, so she might get backlash for it. Who knows? Is that book actually on that? Oh god, thank Christ, I didn't do anything bad there. So yeah. Also, her then running away. DODC attacking, like I said, is that I don't know which angle they're going to go in that. So we'll see how it goes with that one, and the ending with Kamran. Without being ignorant, let me just Kamran, yes. So with Kamran then popping along, picking her up, and then turns out Kamran's mother is the woman that she's seen in the visions. So whether I think I saw somewhere as well that their families are in the comics, they're like linked or they're close, or and I think something like that. Because I heard about, I think, a love interest. But obviously, that's what I'm thinking. Because I heard about love interest, and their families are linked. So I'm making that correlation that he's a love interest, she's having the visions. So I don't know what's going in there. But we'll see. But overall, it was fun. I enjoyed this episode. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think I enjoyed this episode, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Guys, if you like this video, please like this video. Comment down below. What did you notice? The running on the platform is a bit blocky. Do you pity? Not pity? Do you feel Bruno's pain? And I'll pick one more. Go on. 3 is the magic number. And oh god, I actually can't pick one. I'm taking too long to pick one. Oh yeah. So what did you guys think of the dancing scene? Because that's what's standing out to me quite a bit in this episode. Because I just thought it was just so fun. What do you guys think of the dancing scene? I think that might have been my favourite scene. But yeah, so let me know in the comments down below. Guys, if you like this type of videos, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you get notifications every time I upload. There's a bunch of other videos around here of me and other people reacting to different films and television and all that stuff. If there isn't those yet, there will be. So subscribe and you'll get my future promises will come true. And other than that, guys, right, I guess I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you out there.